Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Sayori, I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl number 1. My, look at those. Her neck is insanely huge too. What the fuck is this? At least her head is still big. Like, it's not as big as Sayori, but her head is still big. Like, but the curves on her are nice. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you bought a boy, and here's our obligatory lolly. The first one was like normal sized. This is obligatory lolly. Did she just blink? That is like insanely creepy. Now I'm getting goosebumps right now just because I think it was an illusion. I don't think she actually blinked. I don't think there's a blinking thing in this. This is just a CG photo. But if she actually blinked, that's really creepy if they did that in. Anyway, here's our obligatory lolly. Girl number 2. You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I mean, that is true. Ah, blood. What a nice surprise. And here we have not as OP as this one. Was fairly decent, better than Sayori. She's standing way too stiffly. It's like, do we have a knife in our hand? Why is she standing like this? It's kind of like even hands clench and shit. I think this one's Monica, but I'm not sure about that. I think she's Monica. Ah, blood, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Cute is the word you would use? I mean, if he said like it's full of girls, I would have been like, yeah, I can see that. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you know, you need some guys in a club is kind of awkward, talking to girls and all that. But like he said cute, and on top of that incredibly, like even this chick that I'm saying is like banging kind of. I don't think she would qualify as cute. I don't know about that, but okay. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. So this one's named Natsuki. Oh, why are they blushing? What the fuck? Have they never like talked to a guy or something? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Well, do you recognize the others? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Why would you say that in your ear? That's kind of like ASMR-ish. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. This one? Oh, she's Yuri though? Like, is she a lesbian? Because like, you know, in Japanese, Yuri means like girl on girl stuff. So maybe she is. Then again, there was that anime Yuri on Ice, and the guy's name was Yuri. Well, then again, he was kind of gay. So, yeah. Whoa, holy shit, that kind of scared me because I was looking on this side and it was just like changed this way. I thought she was like putting her hair in front of her and about to turn into the ring bullshit. Don't say things like that. Yeah, she is bomb. I wouldn't say cute. And none of them in my eyes are cute. They're like, the necks really throw me off, but like this one's good. Yuri here appears comparatively more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Blood. When have I ever met you? Okay, what's with the bounces, okay? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we are in the same class last year. We were in the same class last year. Right. Back in the day, in some schools, classes like jumble. I don't know why they do that. Maybe to prevent groups from forming or whatever. Like, it really breaks apart friendships, not gonna lie. I don't know why they would do that. Till I was in the 5th standard, they had like, we would jumble classes every single year, so you would get to know some. Like, I was like really slow at making friends. It usually goes around like by the time the 8th month hit, like I'm like friends with everyone in the class and we're all like buddy and like we're fucking around and having fun. And then when the 12th month hit and the 1 year is complete, all the sections get jumbled up. So except for the 1 or 2 people that you already know, everyone else has changed. So you are in a group with those guys, and even if you introduce new people, they're obviously gonna go away. So you just kept getting stuck on them. You do meet the other guys when you go out in the field and whatnot, but it's kind of like really, it really throws you off. Honestly, it's really annoying. To be honest with you, how they do it. And after the 6th standard, and I got to 6th or 7th standard, I don't remember. Till 12th, after I cleared school. After that, the classes never shifted when I switched schools, and the new school did not change our classes. So I pretty much just like knew everyone. I took my sweet time, like 3 years before I was friends with everyone in class, and we just fucked. Like, it was a bomb. Like, I can't tell you how much fun I've had. Like, if I just started talking about all the fun I've had in school and like started recounting those little incidents, this is going to be a fucking like, yeah, this let's play is gonna go to shit. It's just going to be me talking about my school for like an hour, like more than that. Honestly, we had so much fun in school. I kind of miss those days. But we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Yeah, Monica is the one with all the memes and like the main memes, the PewDiePie song and everything. I don't know. Like, I don't know if she's like the best girl, but everyone's just like, it was a huge meme when he played it. So let's see how this goes. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, blood. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. I want to sit next to this one. And then how about I make some tea as well? Hey, I have never complained about tea. I love tea. Not green tea though. I don't think I've ever like I've had green tea in my hand, like the dried stuff, but I've never actually drank green tea. I know some people around me who drink green tea, but I've never even tried it. I drink the normal like Darjeeling and whatnot like type tea. Just like, I don't know how would I explain that to like someone who lives in the West. Like, green tea is easily explainable. I suppose like British tea, I don't quite get it. Just look it up, like Darjeeling tea, and you probably get the idea of what type of tea I'm talking about. It's like dried tea leaves and basically that. The girls have a few decks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I was thinking they would give an option, in which case I would have chosen Sayori, because like if I know someone, and they're introducing me to new people, I will probably sit next to them to just kind of like for support. Natsuki proudly marches back at the table, tray in hand. Okay, are we ready? That is a creepy ass smile. Ta-da! Whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes that decorated to look like little cats. I've seen those, like, I don't know why Japanese make this stuff so fucking cute. Even the food can be so fucking cute, and it's kind of good, like you must have seen the anime bento, and it's fucking good. I've never actually eaten a cupcake, by the way. I've never even eaten a donut either. I don't know why. I've lived for like this fucking long. I don't really live in like the fucking Africa or something that I wouldn't have fucking cupcakes and whatnot, but I've just never eaten cupcakes and like donuts and stuff like that. I don't really know what they taste like, so I can't be too excited, I suppose, but probably just a whole lot of sugar. Look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea we were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, oh, she got the fucking fang. This is the tooth fang. There's also skin fang, but no one seems to have that. Tooth fang. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Oh, she's probably anticipating like what type of shit this guy is gonna say. Obviously, if the opposite sex is sitting there and whatnot, And considering they're in high school, it's understandable they would be anxious about that. That is a very weird room. I mean, I suppose that's a closet and whatnot. We didn't have those in school. Like, holy shit, the amount of fucking shit we would have done if we had one of those. Holy shit, that would have been awful. But okay, Natsuko is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I mean, you made it. Haven't I heard this before? Made them for you or anything? Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. I thought you technically did. Sari said, well, maybe. Oh, she got the swish going. But not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Please bend over while you give me the tea. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. I was just thinking about something. I just like said something like sexual about them, and I was like, my mind went to that one little thing where a lot of countries have signed this, like I think it's a UN thing where they define artistic renditions of children and like underage people and like in any pornographic manner when it's like not real. Like if I made a sculpture or if I drew some drawings, if I made a doujinshi or like anything of the sort, that would be considered like illegal. That would be considered child porn. Which I was like, what the fuck? Why? It's not real. These are not real characters. What do I do with these like fake ass characters? What does that got to do with anything? Like no one's getting harm in this. Like what type of fuck shit is that all about? Like on one hand we are supporting cartoons and all that, and on the other hand like you have a problem with a specific type of cartoon just because you don't like it. And like this is technically underage, so if I talk sexual stuff about them, that's supposed to be like really fucked up in some sense. I don't quite believe that to be the case. I think Japan didn't sign that thing as far as I can remember. They actually said that because it's a cartoon, no one's actually getting hurt. There's no actual child pornography going on. So we believe the artistic freedom of the people, and they didn't sign it, and they said that it's completely fine to draw whatever the fuck you want. So yeah, this is why it's a little debate on the internet always exists, whether like if it's a character, not a real person. And if you talk about them in like a manner and they're like supposed to be underage or whatnot, so like, are you a pedophile? Are you not a pedophile? Like, what is the boundary on this? I always think that if it's a character, it's not real, so it doesn't really matter. Like, would it like make you happy if if sometimes anime does this? This is like one of the most ridiculous shit. Like they would make a lolly character, right? It's like clearly this girl is like 12 or 13 at max, even younger honestly, and they go like, yes, this is a vampire that has lived for like 900 years, which is funny to me always. So I believe that there is no need. I think if it's a character, doesn't really matter if they look young and they're actually 900 years old, and if they look 900 years old and actually young, doesn't really matter. They're not real people. No one's getting hurt from doing this, that, and the other towards them and saying this and that. So I think it's completely fine. In my opinion, that's the case. So I'm not gonna be holding any fucking borders back when commentating over this stuff. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. Do you have to take permission for that? After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I mean, not really. I mean, it's really distracting. I don't know. I prefer not to eat or drink anything when I'm reading and writing. I don't know, even that small activity can be fairly distracting. It's like the flavors and all that. You have to pay attention to that. Like eating something like you don't usually just drink tea like straight up. You always have like biscuits or like some like mild snacks or everything with that. And that's kind of distracting from the book, quote unquote. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Well, I can see that. That's not. Yep. What's with her hand? Like every single one, like never pay attention. Their hands are really like blocky. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Why is she insulted? I meant that, you know. Meant what? I think I'm gonna use this one as a thumbnail. She's really cute. I mean, I suppose here I said it. I was saying that none of them are. I wouldn't categorize them in cute, but this particular CG I think brings out her cuteness, and because of some particular reason, some particular two reasons, I am more inclined to call her cute over the others. Anyway,